Hi, this is Tom Vineski with the Times Leader Outdoors. I'm here with George Bowers of Fishing for a Cause, and we're going to demonstrate technique number 6 in our summer bass tip series today on Francis Slocum Lake, tube fishing. It's a tried and true technique when it comes to bass, something that's been around for a while. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been around for as many years as I've known it's been around. It comes, it goes. All I know is it catches fish.
And you're going to show us 2 ways to do this now. The first technique you're going to demonstrate with the tube is what?
Yeah, it's going to be an exposed hook, fishing it on a jig head, where the hook is actually exposed through the plastic tube.
Great, let's take a look.
Yep, so this one here has the hook exposed, and if you can see here, this one actually has a rattle in it because we're fishing Francis Slocum, and the clarity in this is about 2 inches of water. It's very green out here. The algae is really building up in Francis Slocum, so we'll take a look at this here. Okay. So the technique that we're going to use today is we're going to throw this out. Let it go down to the bottom, and then what we're going to do, we're going to pop it up with the rod tip. Feeling the bottom with this. If we get stuck in the weeds, as we did there, we're going to give it a sharp just continue that. Every time you feel it get stuck in the weeds, we basically want to give it a snap out of the weeds. And most of the time, probably about 75% of the time, that's when the fish is going to grab that tube. Another technique with this is we're going to throw it out again, let it go down, sink to the bottom till it gets onto the bottom, and then we're going to just roll it back softly back. Just had a bite on that one. But just reel it back nice and slow, bouncing it on the bottom. A little faster motion. Bring it back to the boat.
Now, George, there's also a way to fish this weedless too?
Yes, so there's a way to fish this weedless. A little different setup here, but so there's actually a tube again with a weight that goes inside the tube. So what we do is insert the weight into the tube. Make sure it goes all the way to the end. Okay. Once it's at the end, we want to take an offset hook. This is a knot 2 offset hook. Put it in through the hole that's in that weight, bring it back out, take it down, turn it, measure where the hook is on the tube, put the hook directly through both sides of the tube. The hook is still exposed. We're going to pull up on the tube and set it over the tip of the hook. Now that's a weedless way to fish the tube.
So with the weedless technique with the tube fishing, it enables you to prolong that tactic for later in the summer as well. As the weeds get a little thicker, you don't have to neglect the tubes. You can still use them and be effective with them.
Yeah, especially this year. The weather conditions are a month and a half advanced because all the warm weather we had early in the year and continuing the warm weather we have. There's a lot of weeds out here. This is a good way to fish the weeds. And it's a very erratic motion when it's in the water. It'll bounce back and forth, this tube, as it glides in the water. It glides up and down with the water. And also there's different size weights you can put in these tubes. You can fish it heavier if you're fishing a little bit deeper water. You can go lighter if you prefer. You got to see what the fish want. Either they want it in deeper water or shallower water.
Great. Thanks, George.